Hello there, I am Ranjan. Today my topic is how to establish a tutorial center. So I have chosen this topic because I have my own tutorial center that I started in 2011 and it is 2020. So during this 9 year I have learned lot of things and I have struggled on I have struggled a lot to establish this tutorial center, and today so many people know about my center in my town Malda, and so many people are there who come here to take admission and to speak English. So my tutorial center is based on how spoken English class that I teach, and I believe my tutorial center is really popular between the other tutorial centers who teaches English. So how I started actually, I'm going to start when it was 2011. Then first time when I was in class 11 only. I was reading in class 11 with science. That time I realized that I need some money for my personal spending because I was elder. I was not a child to ask money every time from my parents. Uh, it was it doesn't feel right every time to me that I will ask for money and my parent will decide whether he or she will give me the money or not. So suppose I have sometimes I had to explain a lot of things why I need money. Sometimes I need to purchase a storybook. Have to sometimes I need to explain why I need to purchase this storybook. Sometimes I suppose I need a new shirt or new jeans. Then I had to explain my parents why I need another t-shirt, why I needed another jeans. So I that time I was young and I had lots of ego that time. Why I will explain why I need this, why I need that. So that time I decided that I will earn money by myself. And when I decided this, the first question came to my mind that I have no money. I had zero money, not a 10 single rupees of in my pocket. So how can I earn money with nothing? So then I thought, like, do I have any qualities that can help me earn money? As I was studying in class 11 with science, I I knew that the only way left to me is teaching. And if I teach students, there will be no investment. I don't have to invest a single money. If I tell people that I want to teach, are you looking for a teacher? I would like to teach English subject or math subject. So that time I told some of my friends that if you have any information about any student who are looking for teachers, then I would like to teach. Please inform me if you know someone. I remember my first student was given to me by my best friend, whose name is Salek, one of my childhood friend. Uh, I approached him first, and he suggested me about a student of his uncle's son. His name was Purban. He was my first student. I started teaching him. I teaching him so well. I gave all of my effort to teach him that he did really good marks in his class test. He stood first in all the subjects, and that's way other students' parents started asking Purban's parents, like, who is the teacher of your son? And when the other parents knew about me that I was teaching Purban, the other students' parents also came to me to admission their children. And that time I had nothing. I used to teach them at my own home, and suddenly something happened, and lots of people started to take admission at my place, and my place was not that much large to keep all the students there, and I had to take a rental place with the money that I get that I get from the students monthly. So I invested nothing. Suddenly I got lots of students because one of my students stood fast in class, and that's how I became popular as a teacher. And other students' parents came to me to take their to for their children's admission, and I started earning good money. And with that money, some money I invested in a rental house, and there almost 30 to 40 students was there. I was teaching them together, and that time I had no chairs, no tables. So I used to my students used to sit on mats on the floor, and slowly with that money from the teaching, I started buying chairs, tables, and even a better room for teaching. I started doing advertisements on the street. I remember I put a big banner in the center of Malda, and the poster was there for almost 3 to 4 months. And uh, also I used to put some banners in front of schools. I started advertising in Facebook, and I at the first time I really get a very good effort in teaching. Most of my students they started doing very good results, and this way slowly I invested the money in my pocket in my pocket money, like normal spending. There was no money problem in for me as a student. Like as I told, that time when I started my tutorial center, I was in class 11 only. Then after then I was in class 12, then I was in college. So during that time I had no money problem. I did not ask for money from my parents. Still I had good students. And after teaching 3 to 4 years, I realized that the students I am teaching, but I'm not earning a lot of money, because I was only teaching school subjects, and students used to pay me 200 rupees or 250 rupees monthly. So I understood that I'm giving lots of effort, but I'm not making lots of money. So I decided that I will choose a very specific subject, and the subject is the subject I selected was very popular, spoken English. Lots of people wanted to speak English, and I chose that subject. And when I chose that subject, I also increased the monthly fee of the students. And when the monthly fee increased, then I found out that the number of students decreased. Like, not I'm not teaching all that much students together, but a few students. But the few students money was more than the all more than the amount I was getting previously. Like I am teaching 30 students. Each student is paying me 200 rupees only. That means my monthly income is only 6,000 rupees. And suppose I'm teaching spoken English, and all the students are paying me 500 rupees per month. So if I teach almost 12 students, then I will get 6,000 rupees. So I have to give less effort. I need a small place, need less chair tables, but earning more money. Investing less time, investing less effort, but making more money. So this way, today I am here, and I think whatever I did, I am really proud of, because today this tutorial center is really supporting me financially. I am doing a job now. I have my YouTube channels. I'm also a web designer. I design websites. I have so many other earning sources. But the tutorial center is also a really good earning source for me. It is like a salary that I'm getting from a job. Like I'm doing a job also. The salary I'm getting from the job, almost the equal salary I'm getting from the tutorial center every month. So I think the decision I took in 2011, I think that decision was right. I think all of you, you should also focus on your on this topic. Like, you are earning, it's all right, but also think about how you will earn money with your talent. Because once you develop your talent, money will come to you automatically. You don't have to run after money. Thank you.